Hey, 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 welcome, family, friends, and followers. If you're new, then hi, welcome. I am Crystal Simmons. Welcome back. So, we are doing a different type of video. We got a little project going on. I'm going to share that with y'all. And I'm going to be out here working a little bit. As most of you know, if you did not know and you're new to the channel, then welcome. We are a variety channel. We do a little bit of everything: calls, growth stream vlogs, chit chats. You name it, we do it here on the platform. But we have been working on our single wide trailer, and we just moved in back in, I think it was like February. And yes, so we been here for a couple months. It is a fixer-upper by sure. For sure, I should say, not by sure. And we're just doing little by little as we can afford it. It is a rental. Everything we do, our landlord takes the receipts and puts it towards the deposit, and so we don't even have a deposit. We're saving about $2,400 a year versus the last place we live in. So we're very thankful for this. We're allowed to do anything we want to it, fix it up, and stuff like that. It does take time. It doesn't happen overnight. It is a money thing. My husband makes good money, but we've had a lot of stuff come up, stuff that we're focus on and have to do too. So with that being said, we're just going to jump right into this video and show y'all. This is the side area, and y'all are on the laptop, so I'm sorry if it seems like I'm looking kind of squinchy or funny. I'm kind of in the sunlight. I couldn't find like a really good shady spot, but we are working on the side area, and this is out as you walk outside the side door, which I'm getting ready to show you. And we're going to be working not all day out here, but we're going to be working for a little bit. Really probably not long at all. I just got a pile of stuff to sweep up and a few other things to do, and I wanted to just show you this video. This is the start of something. It's probably going to take this project could take a couple weeks, it could take a couple months. It's just going to depend. And my dad back in South Carolina is kind of walking me through because he's done it and everybody loves it. So yes, let's just jump right into this. So Dad, if you're watching, so let me show you around first. This is like the side area. I'll try to move the camera slow. This my son's trampoline. Over here, we haven't got around and really cleaned it up. We did weed eat once. I'm not going to walk back there because the grass is long. I'll get my husband to help me do that. As you see that fence back there, that is the new side fence that our landlord built, because when we moved in here, there was no fence. And back here, all this, which I'm not going to show too much of this, you can't see a whole lot, is his tree service company. So there's a lot of wood that's got to be busted up and put up. But it would kind of take you, like right there is the diva room / girly room, all the way around. We got some underpinning. We're going to get new things to do and stuff like that. So, my husband's motorized bike. He loves building those, y'all. Loves building those. It takes you into the side door to the diva and the girly room. It's locked. Wait, is it locked? No, I hadn't locked it. Ta-da! So, and then you can kind of see better the side right here. This, we had already did a good bit. This we had to take completely apart. The picnic table, we bought it at Lowe's, and it was put together, but we had to take it apart when we moved to get it to be able to bring it over here to get it to fit. And then my husband just had to put it back together. We probably will stain it at some point, clean it up. So, yep. There's a patio. My husband's going to replace a couple boards. I guess that's what I'm calling it. I don't know if that's the name. That's just what I'm calling it. See, it kind of steps up and then down. I don't know how well you're seeing all this, y'all. I'm going to try. You got chairs up here and stuff that needs to be cleaned up. My husband don't really want me messing over here right now. This is all some of his electrical stuff, as you can definitely see. See, there's wire and stuff laying right there, big long cord, and different stuff. Big giant tree here, brooms and stuff, and he's got a work ladder here too. And then he was given this grill. It's gas and propane. This side, the propane goes in. This side is for gas. It has been cleaned up. It doesn't look like it has because the dust and stuff's hit it. We've actually used it a couple times. So now what I'm working on, this is going to be hard to show, and I hope y'all understand. This, I can't see if I'm holding it the correct way neither. This was a fish pond before, or I'm not sure what they did with it. My landlord said that's what he thought it was. It was filled in with dirt. And all the dirt and stuff I put in different places. I'm going to level it out and, you know, probably put some flowers around the side of the trailer over there. There's a bunch of it over here. A bunch of the dirt and weeds. And you have to put gloves on or something when you pull those weeds. You'll stick the crap out of your hands. Them little green things. But over here, you know, and I'll try to walk in different angles. I got to be careful how I walk because I don't want to fall in. I'm letting the water go down first. There is some stuff, it's called, my daddy called it, I think concrete block or something. I might have the name wrong. I'd have to ask him again. That you put down in the bottom. And then you start off at the bottom and just kind of work your way all around till you fill in the whole spot. So if there's any cracks or any kind of places where the water's not wanting to hold. And then you just want to make sure it's washed out really good with normal water. You don't want to use any soap or anything. You can use a tiny bit of bleach, but you definitely want to make sure that you go in and rinsing it out completely. Some people put liners. Some people don't. We haven't decided yet. And I might even paint the inside of it a darker color because we plan on putting in goldfish in here. My dad built his. He bought the concrete, the rocks, the cement, made it, put it in, and it turned out kind of like this. See, I had cleaned it out once, and the water just ain't going down in it really, really well. But, you know, if you're catching that, we're going to be spraying it down and kind of cleaning it out. And we'll try to put y'all where y'all can see really well. Pluto's worried about licking it. Look at y'all. Man, it's hard to see out here without. I got to check the brightness on my thing. It says it's turned all the way up, but it just, I don't know. Here we go. So. I'm just right now spraying down the rocks and getting the dirt off the rocks. I have a little spray brush over here, and I don't got the hose on good, and that's okay. See if I can fix it some. I think it's something to do with my hose. But the main thing right now, and I'm starting to love rocks. I don't know. I'm starting to have a big infatuation with all different sorts and sizes of rocks. So. And this, it's not like it's got some plug in it like you'd put in a tub or anything. You can't drain it. It has to drain on its own unless you're using like a bucket or something to fill up all the water in there. That's why it does take a little bit more time to complete it. It has to drain on its own, and then you have to get it to a point where it doesn't leak when you go to put fish in it. You know, you could probably create a plug, but my dad was saying, you know, there's really no need, you know, in something like that. And I'm kind of doing it old school way. And And I'm just letting out everything run down in there. I probably will try to get a bucket and get most of the water out. But I just want the rocks to kind of be clean. I'm not going to be able to get it all at once. I'll do little by little and keep coming back for it. And then I'll probably get a cover for it once I get it cleaned out so nothing gets in the water before I put fish in it, you know? That's what we're going to do for right now. We'll come back to it and spray it again. I'm probably going to grab a bucket or something, you know, and try to get some of the water out. Let me see if I can find something to get the water. One minute, y'all. Can you hear me talking? Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. So you gotta be real careful too, because you don't want to fall in, you know, but I wouldn't mind if I hadn't had a shower, you know, because I could just step it right down in. But I always try to go to like the more kind of flatter spots so I don't kill myself or land in. And don't worry, don't think, oh gosh, she's gonna slip and fall, because it's real solid. There's nothing slippery on there, you know. It's just getting most of that water out. And I ain't even trying to get all, I'm just trying to get most. Now holding on to the trampoline, which I'm probably going to slide it over at some point. Get my foot kind of prop right there. Be a lot easier. Now I'm just being silly, throwing the water wherever. And y'all, just so you know, because I know I'm going to get comments. You can't see me right now. You probably can see me messing with the water. There's no right or wrong way to really do this, because we don't know for certain. Our goal is to try to do it as a pond, but that doesn't mean that we're automatically just, oh, we're going to do it as a fish pond. That's what our goal is. That's what we want to do with it. That's what we're trying to turn it into. But if that doesn't work, my dad said there's a lot of other stuff seen done with these. Some people do flower beds. Some people just make like a real pretty decorative piece. Some people fill it in and put stuff that's not, you know, little doodads that you ain't got to worry about floating, that would just sit down in the bottom to make it look pretty. You know, you can build like little waterfalls down in them. And my dad, anything I mess up on or I don't get correct as far as doing it, if I get it to a point where I get everything cleaned out and get it the way I want, before I even put fish or anything in it, my dad will tell me exactly what stuff to get. I'll be able to send him pictures or video time with him to make sure the look, the water, all that sitting is cleaned out like it should be. So ultimately, there's a thing I gotta be careful. I don't want to get stung by him. I don't think he'll sting me, but you never know. So, yes, let's see. You're right here. I probably should roll up my pants and just, it's dirty water, but I can always rinse them off. That way I don't take a chance of falling. That might be easier than trying to mess around and that way I can lean down and not have to worry about. And this is a lot of leaves and just dirt mixed. But you're seeing me kind of dump out. It is crazy. It goes, my husband said he thought it looked like about 6 feet. But that is crazy to me. See, it's getting lower. Yeah, but my husband had already been looking online at some stuff to pick up for it too. So that was a good thing. So where are we at on time? Oh, we're only at 17 minutes in. Cool. Cool beans, cool beans. Okay, I'm gonna let the rest kind of sit, and then we're gonna do some sweeping right here. It's gonna need some time to dry. Get this up. This was a lot of dirt where I was going back and forth on each side. No, you don't. Nope. Back up. Back up. But yes, it's gonna be real pretty. We got a lot of cleaning to do back here. And we have a burn barrel over by Mason's trampoline. I'm about to slide his trampoline over just a little bit more here in a minute. So I always just kind of get stuffed into the burn barrel, put it over to the side. I swept this before, so there was a lot of leaves that's just been falling around. We're gonna haul the dirt off, I think yesterday or not too soon before that. We're like, no, let's just level the dirt out, you know, level it, get it, spread it out, make the grounds look a little bit more even in places that don't seem to be as even in, you know. So what we did. And all that dirt. But yeah, as long as you use the right kind of stuff, down in your water before you put, if you're turning it into a fish pond, like what we're wanting to do. And as long as you make sure, like my dad said, that you put something down, you have to let it dry for like 3 or 4 days before you can even, you know, worry about putting water back in it again. And you have to get a pump, and they make all different kinds of pumps, but where it does, you know, it's like oxygen for, I guess, for the fish or something. And you know, you just come out and you can put a cover it over it, or get you a little fish net thing, keep the dirt and the leaves and bugs and stuff clean out of there. And my dad says you can get all different types of fish, but you know, just depending on what size and what type of fish you get, they'll tell you what kind of stuff you need. And the lighter the color, the better it does. You know, so that the fish live. And it is kind of a learning experience. My dad said there for a while he would spend a couple $100s at a time trying to build one, and he'd put his he likes goldfish, and there's another I think he's got different fish in there though. And a couple times he would get his fish for like 43 cents each, I think it was. And he'd lose like 3 or 4 fish. He might get 10, 12 fish in a bag and lose like 3 or 4 of them, and then the other ones grow. So, and then you'd have times, you know. So it is kind of like a learning and growing process. If you mess up, it's not like, you know, it's not the end of the world, pretty much. It's trial and error, something like that. My dad would say, or even my husband would say too. So yeah, this right here, I'll probably pull it up just a little bit. Let's give this one more spray down since the waters went down a little bit. The water's kind of going down fast. That's not why I know I'm gonna have to put something down in there, because it's going down. I gotta get my husband to take that hose off for me and do it. But a lot of the leaves and their dirt and their rocks are cleaned off nicely too. I just making sure I'm getting like the cracks of the rocks, you know, all that dirt loose, most of the dirt. Because someone filled it in with dirt. I think it was the last people that lived here. So that's the main thing, getting all that gunk out of there first. And then you want to try to rinse it out really good. And then once the water empties out of it, because I won't be able to get every little drop, you know. I get most of it out. I won't be able to get all of it out. Then I can go back and, you know, really get the stuff. And my husband will put it down. It's kind of like painting. You just paint it in there all around the whole thing. And y'all have heard me say, we're on well water. We don't have the strongest water. I did check about that too. And it's a little bit different from them versus like us. There's some stuff you get, I think. It just be something fun to look at and watch. That's why you see the water kind of going back and forth. Look at all that. Look at it. And so we got one of these hoses. If you bend it the wrong way, more like a flexible one for water too. Alrighty, now let's slide a trampoline over, and then I'm gonna go back inside and have some lunch. And I'll go ahead and end this video. I will bring you parts. I'll call this project /fish pond. You know, because it's not going to be one of those things, oh, I can come out here and get it done right away. Because as I do other little projects around here, whether it be flower beds, and I don't have a green thumb, so I'm not going to honestly plant a lot, then I'll show those too. But the good thing is like, this is one I don't have to be impatient with. I don't have to worry. Like my dad said, don't get frantic if you don't do everything right. It's a pond. It's something you put water in, you get it the way you want it, you get everything in it, and you put fish in it. If you lose one, don't freak, you know? It's a learning process. They're cheap. It's fun. It's an activity and a project that we can do. I can do little by little. Me and my husband can do from time to time together. My son enjoy it. And yeah, Pluto. So with that note, y'all please like and subscribe. We are pushing for 1K. I hope you are all blessed, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.